What's up, you dumbbells? Welcome to Marvel Rivals Beginners for Dummies. That's right, for people like you who are just new to the game and you need just like a little quick start on how the game works. Well, let's start off at this website right here. First of all, I want you guys to go to marvelrivals.com. This is probably one of the best websites to go to because I want you guys to get a unique way of learning how to play the game and learning which heroes are actually in the game. But here's a good thing, bro. I'm going to talk a little about, most importantly, of how this game works and what makes this game fun, exciting, and different, and what's going to make the game even better for people who are in the future. But first of all, let's talk about what is the main purpose of Marvel Rivals. Well, in Marvel Rivals, of course, you have a team of 6 versus a team of 6. And what happens is you guys create a team, an orchestra of heroes to help destroy or help escort or help capture certain objectives depending on which kind of style matches that you're playing. They have all different types of matches, whether it comes to freaking convoy, which is going to be taking a specific thing to another direction, a convergence, which is going to be conquering it and then taking it, and also you have another one that's called domination to see who can capture 100% first. Now, here's another big thing about it as well. What makes it even cooler about the situation. Each map has its own unique flavor, and some heroes actually are going to be working better on different maps as well rather than other maps. Sometimes certain heroes are going to be stronger because the fact is the way map works. For example, I want to talk about this most importantly that a lot of people don't know about. So Marvel Rivals has something I like to call lanes. Each map has a unique style of lane that they're going to move, or it moves the flow of the map. Each kind of map has a unique flow that allows certain heroes to play better on it or play worse on it, or the way you have to work it. For example, convoy maps are more about a tunnel going from different directions. You start from point A, going from here, going here, you're going there. Convoy maps are pretty much more of a straight shot. Convergence maps more of a big open location trying to take advantage of the map point, and then you go into the lane and then you try to escort the payload or point to where you need to get to. And then domination is literally the exact same map style on both sides that go towards each other and they meet in the middle. So basically it's like a big circle, big square, whatever you want to call it, and then you start at the point and then each team goes towards the circle or square to try to capture it. It's pretty simple, well explanatory, but the more you get into learning about the games, the more it gets crazy. But I want you guys to learn one thing that a lot of people don't know about. This game is not about how many kills you get. This game is not about how much damage you get. This game is all about the objective. The objective is the key element. There have been plenty of games where people have gotten 36 kills, 46 kills, even 50 something kills. But guess what? The objective was not the main part of their goal. And guess what? They end up still losing because guess what? Numbers do not matter. Only numbers that matter is objective time and also your death counter. You want to have as many less deaths as possible. Many less deaths. Does that even work like that? We'll say many less deaths. Many less deaths. You know what? I'm just gonna keep it simple for all the white folk here. I'm not gonna talk black folk here because black folk we're gonna take it in the most important way. You want to have as less as deaths as possible. So the less deaths you have, the more chance your team is actually doing and actually winning. So the more you're actually able to deal more damage and keep the deaths and secure kills, that's what's going to help move forward. And however, you want to make sure the objective is still the most important part, which a lot of people don't realize. The fact is that you can literally be the best player. But the fact is, I want you to realize that it's all about, most importantly, what's supposed to happen with the objective. Objective needs to actually cause things to work into its location. So, what else is here that makes it unique too? Well, there's another big thing I want you to talk about too. I want you guys to learn about. The fact is that every single map is all about time. Time is a key essence in this game. One moment, 1 second, 1, 2, or 3 seconds can be a humongous difference into who gets this victory between these two teams going at it. And that's one thing as well. Also in this game, you have what's called team compositions too. Team comps are fantastic because with team comps, certain heroes give another hero a specific edge too. So, for example, where we have Hulk and also Wolverine. Each character has unique abilities that make them enhance, gives them different powers, gives them extra boosts. Depends on what it is exactly. So it all depends on what you guys want to do because there's a lot of people out there who don't understand the fact is that this game is crazy. And this is what I'm going to do. But my next part is that it's all about teamwork. I'm going to say this as loud as I can and as purposely I can. You can literally have the best aim in the entire world. The best aim, the best everything. But if you can't work with your team, you're going to literally lose so many of your games. Every single game is not about you going out trying to get how many kills you get, anything like that. This is a team-based freaking game. And I can't stress that enough, man, because the fact is there's so many amazing people out here who can play the game. They're really good at aiming, but the game logic is not there. And that's the most important part is game logic, bruh. Game logic is all about trying to work with your team, trying to stay with your team. For example, if your team is here and you're over here, you're possibly 195 out of 100% going to die unless you're able to fall back to get back with their team, because there's a difference in games where like COD where you're able to flank and it makes sense because the fact is you're playing COD. This is not COD. You're not just going to go behind somebody and kill them in less than a millisecond. You're going to have to really put in the work to kill these people because this game has got support, healers. Game is designed to support and get teamwork. So if you get behind by yourself and you're trying to shoot at 6 people by yourself, even if you only shoot at one person, that's going to trigger the other few people to turn around and shoot you and annihilate you in less than a second. So teamwork is a key element. Most importantly, guys, this website right here is a fantastic part where you can come here, click, and learn about and see all of the heroes. For example, I'm gonna go in here and let me show you the heroes you got over here. You have different heroes over here. You have hero team up. Show you the hero team ups that you can go with as well. All of these amazing things that you can show right here. Prime example. So you got this right here. It shows you the stats of how each character plays as. For example, it shows you their normal attack, it shows you their abilities, which is a key element to make sure you do, because I want you to realize that each person has an ability. And one most important thing that is that every single person has a way where they use their abilities that actually makes them work. These abilities, we call them cooldowns. So basically each ability has a cooldown after you use it. So basically it'd be like 8 seconds, 6 seconds, depending on how many times you use it. Some are 30 seconds. So when you use that ability, it is a key element, especially if you have that ability as a longer time or a longer cooldown period. And if you use it incorrectly and just spam it like crazy, that could be the big difference between a match to make it work. But this website right here is fantastic to go to. You can see your heroes, you can click on more heroes, and you can see every single hero, what they do, what they're capable of doing, and how much better they are for the game. You can literally see so many heroes in here. Everything from Mr. Fantastic, you guys can name it. It shows his abilities, how his punch works, how his grip works. You guys can check out everything you want to here on this website. But this is something quick I want to talk about as well. Some little nips and tricks. Also, one big thing. Go to the firing range and practice in there for an hour to an hour and a half, learning abilities. They even have a mode in there where you can actually go against AI. You could even create a custom lobby with just you and having 11 bots. So check into that, learn about it, and it's gonna help you out. Just want to drop some little knowledge so you guys can learn. But always remember one thing: teamwork, cooldown usage, and most importantly, objective. Those are your main 3 things. Hey, are you guys having fun on Marvel Rivals? I just want to give you guys some learn. And if you guys try out Marvel Rivals, learn these little tricks and it'll make your gameplay a whole much better. Remember, stay black, stay chocolatey. I'll see you guys on the next baby. Yes, sir.